Well, good morning everyone. Hope you are doing good and having a great week. To all my returning subscribers, thank you for your support. And to our viewers and those recently subscribed, thank you and welcome to this channel. As you saw in the thumbnail of this video, today we're going to do an update to my British silver coins collection, namely the British half crown and the florin. Up on your screen you can see the album that I use for those two types of coins, and for this video we'll be adding 2 silver half crowns and 2 silver florins. I've already done several comprehensive videos talking about my British half crowns collection, and I'll leave the playlist to those videos at the end of this video. The videos talking about my British florins have not been completed yet, but I hope to upload that before the end of this year. But for this video, I'm going to split it into 2 parts. For the first part of the video, we'll be taking a look at the British half crowns, and for the second part, we'll take a look at the florins. Let's quickly dive into the first part of the video, where I'll be adding in these 2 half crowns, one bearing the third portrait of Queen Victoria, and the second has the second portrait of King George III. The specifications of these coins are basically the same. They're both struck in 925% sterling silver, they have a weight of 14.14 grams, a diameter of 32 millimeters, and a thickness of approximately 2 millimeters with a fully weathered edge. Let's begin with this half crown bearing the portrait of Queen Victoria. This is the third portrait, otherwise also known as the Old Head or the Old Veil Head. This series of coins were minted from 1837 to 1901, so a total of 9 different coins. And for this coin over here, I have the coin that was struck in 1898. Both the designs of the reverse and the obverse was done by Thomas Brock. And for that year, in 1898, there's a mintage of 1,870,000 of these silver coins. I have the coin now in the 2x2 cardboard flip, and this coin will be going into this page over here. This page containing all my coins bearing the third portrait of Queen Victoria. Again, the series ran from 1893 to 1901. So 9 coins in total, and for this collection I'm currently missing the coin from 1894 and 1899. Here's the second half crown that will be going into the collection. This bearing the second portrait of King George III, and this coin is actually more than 200 years old. It's in pretty nice condition. You can see quite a bit of details on it. And the portrait over here on the obverse was designed by Benedetto Petrucci, while the design on the reverse was done by Thomas Wyon the Younger. Both the Queen Victoria coins and this half crown over here were minted at the Royal Mint of Tower Hill in London. And this series of coins were issued out from 1817 to 1820, so just a period of 4 years. And for this particular coin issued out in 1819, there's a mintage of 4,790,000 coins. Here's the coin in the 2x2 cardboard flip, and for this series of coin, this is the only coin that I have bearing the second portrait of King George III. You'll be going into this page over here. I do have both the coins from 1816 and 1817 with the first portrait of King George III. So this coin over here will be going into the slot. And here are my collections of coins bearing the portrait of King George III. With the half crowns all done, let's move on now with the silver florins. But before we get to those 2 coins, I'd just like to put it out there that I do have a crowdfunding page on Buy Me a Coffee, the link of which you can find in the description text of my YouTube homepage. So go ahead and click on that and have a look, and I would appreciate any support that you guys can give, as this channel here is not monetized. Okay, with that all done, let's move on now and take a look at some British florins. Okay, we're back. Thank you for staying on. So the 2 florins going into this collection both have the first portrait of Queen Victoria, otherwise also known as the Gothic portraits. The first coin over here is from 1855, while the second coin is from 1875. These series of coins were minted from 1851 to 1887, so a pretty long series. Their specifications are the same. Both these coins are minted in 925% sterling silver. They have a weight of 11.31 grams, a diameter of 30 millimeters, and a thickness of approximately 2 mm with a fully reeded edge. Here's a closer look at the earlier coin. As you can see, this coin is not actually in the best of condition. It's pretty worn. And the date on these coins are actually indicated by Roman numerals, which is over here. And by translating the numerals, you can tell that this coin is from 1855. The designer of the obverse, or the first portrait of Queen Victoria, is William Wyon, while the designer of the reverse is William Dice. All these florins were minted at the Royal Mint of Tower Hill in London, and for this year of 1855, there's a mintage of just 831,000 of these silver coins. Here's a quick look at the second florin that's going into the collection. This coin is actually in a slightly better condition, although it's still well worn. And by looking at the Roman numerals over here, we can tell that this coin is from 1875, and for that year there's a mintage of 1,117,000 of these silver florins. Both coins now in the 2x2 copper flips, and they'll be going into this page over here. For this series of coins bearing the first portrait of Queen Victoria, even though this is a very long series, I only have 3 of the coins currently in my collection. These coins are not easy to find. They're actually quite expensive. And with those 2 coins in this series, I now currently have 5 of the coins that were minted from 1851 to 1887. So a long way to go before this series here is complete. Okay, with those 4 coins safely in this album, I guess that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about the British half crowns and the British silver florins. Do stay tuned to this channel as I upload the next series of videos talking about my British florins. That should be coming before the end of this year. My apologies for that. I do have quite a number of videos still waiting to be published. So do stay tuned to this channel, stay subscribed, and do support my work for this channel. If you do have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, don't forget to leave me a like if you've enjoyed this content, and be sure to hit that share and subscribe buttons down here if you have not done so. As always, from everybody over here, you all please take care, be safe, and have a nice day.
Mm-hmm.